What's up, everybody? So, a lot of you guys probably know that I'm producing my first feature film. So, I've been on shows like All American, Euphoria, Dolomite's My Name with Eddie Murphy, The Country Club, Eyewitness, all these different shows. But now, your guy, your boy, your man, Akono is producing his first feature film that I wrote, I am producing, and I will be starring in as a lead. And I'm super excited for it. And this video, what I want this video to really circulate around is the idea of just going for it. Right now, I created the short film. Me and my team created the short film, which I'm very happy of. I'm proud of. And now we are in pre-development for the feature. And guys, like, it is such a almost just a very an exhilarating and kind of like nervousness of just showing the project to people, showing the short to people, hoping that they would really they will understand the project and the meaning and the message behind it. So I'm just super excited, and right now I'm in the meeting circuit where I'm meeting with producers, telling them about Caterpillar, and it's like you have to have thick skin because you're getting notes, you're getting things about rewrite. The biggest thing that I'm learning and that I'm cheering myself on is just telling myself, Akono, just go for it. Go for it. Don't be afraid of what a producer may think. Take the criticism and keep pushing forward. Make the film. Take the adjustments. Speak your truth. Stand your ground, and also be open and be truthful and be honest and be flexible. And it's just such, guys, like an almost nerve-wracking thing when you're showing your first project, that you're so happy about, but you also realize, well, for me personally speaking, I realized that there's so many things I could have done better within this short, if we had more time, if we had more money. But all in all, I feel really good and really happy about my team and I, that we executed it really well. And as I was working out, I'm like, man, this is probably how people feel when they're about to go for a change in their lives, when they're like, oh wait, I want to be a boxer, or I want to go back to school, or I want to approach this girl, I want to approach this guy, or have you. And I think sometimes, when you get into that whole doubtful energy, doubtful mindset, it kind of makes you just kind of like stagnant and not doing anything. And I was at the gym today. I'm like, well, first of all, that's not a Akono. That's not how I operate in life. It's like, if you want something, go for it, baby. Go for it. Like, let the people know. And I feel like you got to be your own biggest cheerleader. And even though if you have support in your area, support in your life, be your own biggest cheerleader. Because I feel like, for me, I had a life coach who told me this one motto. That motto was, you can live in reject or you can live in regret. And for me, I think I'd much rather go for the one with, a possible rejection than a possible regret. It's like, why not put your best foot forward? You may get it. You always go back to when I was about to go to medical school, but I really wanted to try acting. And I was at this point where I was thinking, well, if I don't try it now, I'm probably not going to go forward with it, because once I get into the medical school, I'm going to go full force with it. And I did it, guys. I did it. I didn't really act ever in my life before that. I did like a few plays and what have you, but nothing super serious. But I did it, and I made my freaking dreams came true. I got on my favorite shows, got to work with some of my favorite actors, directors, celebrities. Like, it happened. And if you're watching this, I don't want to be a preacher, but man, like, if there's something that you really believe that you have a chance, you have a shot, then go for it. I remember when I was in university, I had a college theater professor. He came to class one day, and this was different from every other lecture he's ever gave us at that time. He was like, guys, if you have an idea, if you have a belief in yourself that you think that you don't need to be at school to accomplish a certain goal, then go for it, And for me, I took that as me being an actor, a famous and working actor and writer. And I really took that. It hit my heart. I'm like, you know what? let me do this. And I didn't really tell anyone at the time, but I made a plan that night. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to New York. I'm gonna keep doing modeling, but my focus is gonna be acting. I'm gonna be a big famous actor. I'm gonna be able to give back to the world and what have you, what have you. And it's happening, guys. So yeah, I'm just really proud of myself, and I'm proud of the leaps that I've made. I'm proud of the belief I have in myself and that I have had for myself. I know the younger Akono is like just like rooting for me, like, whoa, let's go, let's go. You know, I mean, I probably had a higher register because, you know, but yeah, man, if you're watching this, I hope you're going for what you really want, and you're thinking about it in the most positive light, but also being open and not being too structured with it, but just knowing that you want a certain thing, you want a certain way of life, and just go for it. Just go for it and enjoy yourself in the moment of it. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video helped someone, because it definitely helped me. Thank you guys. Peace out.